guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Onika. If you're new here, welcome in, and if you're returning, thanks for coming back. Today we have an exciting video. We have another DFYNE review video, but this time it is a collaboration with one of their athletes, Savannah. She created a beautiful collection here. I have pretty much every piece that she launched except for the puffer bag, which I did order, but it got refunded. I think they oversold it. I also didn't pick up the fold over wide leg pants just because I don't really particularly gravitate towards that style, but I have everything else. Let me just run you through the items I have. We have the sports bra in the color blueberry. Then we have the Longline tops in 3 colors. We have vanilla, cherry, and also blueberry. Then we have the Zippy jacket in blueberry as well. And finally, the wide leg pants. As you can see, blueberry is definitely the color that I was the most interested in from this launch. Also, this wasn't intentional, but this is kind of giving Independence Day. My measurements are in the description below as per usual, and let's get right into the try on. We're going to start with the bra as per usual. So here is the SAV sports bra. I have it in size medium. Here is the back. Beautiful open back design. You have these 2 straps that are super stretchy and flexible. And then you have a low coverage front. A fairly decent size lower band. Very, very narrow coverage here. No adjustability whatsoever in this bra. Even though this is a size medium, which is typically my size in sports bras, I do feel like I'm not getting a ton of coverage here. I didn't expect to have a ton of coverage. It's definitely a low coverage bra, but I feel like this space is so narrow for a size medium that my bust is spilling into the bottom band here. So even just with like a little bit of movement, this lower band starts to roll up a little bit, and then also it starts to gape on the sides here because my bust is slipping into the bottom band. So I do wish we just had a little bit more coverage here, like just even an inch would be fantastic, or even better, if DFYNE offered like double D plus options for their cups, that would be fantastic. That would be phenomenal because they wouldn't have to change anything except just making this area a little bit bigger. I think the overall design of this bra is very, very cute. It's very, very comfortable. I don't feel like it's digging in anywhere. I absolutely love the back. And the straps are staying put. I don't feel like they are gaping or pulling away from my back. Support, definitely going to be low support. Like that is no surprise whatsoever. But overall, the bra is really nice. I really, really wish there was a little bit of coverage because that would absolutely keep this bra if that were the case. But I just don't think this is going to be practical for me. I feel like the only way I would be able to wear this bra is if I were to put some sort of like compression top over it just to hold me down. But yeah, overall, not a bad bra, not a bad bra whatsoever, but it's just not for my cup size, I don't think. How cute is this though? Oh, so disappointing. I forgot to mention for the bra, if you're in between sizes, you might want to size down in that bra if you're not worried about coverage, just because I feel like the band is a little bit big. Like it's not super supportive and it doesn't sit super flush on me. So I would say if you're in between sizes for that and not worried about coverage, definitely size down. If you are bigger busted, I would honestly skip that bra. I don't think it's going to give you the coverage that you need. I'm just going to go ahead and because that's how much I love this top. This staying. This is the Longline top in a size small in the color blueberry. It is a full length top, definitely compressive. Like I feel like I am like, it is absolutely holding me in here. High neck cut, built-in shelf bra, comes with cut pads. You can absolutely take them out if you would like. The back is exactly like the bra, except there is a clasp up here. There you go. Which makes this a lot easier to get on because I will say, because this top is so compressive, it is to get on. I'm not even going to lie. As far as like the level of stretch that you get, it stretches quite a bit, but because it's so compressive, getting it around my lats is a little bit difficult. So being able to have that clasp there just makes it a little bit easier. The neck opening is quite narrow, so that's why they've done that at the back here, because otherwise this would not fit over my head. It just wouldn't be possible. But I just love the way this fits. It is so, so snatching. I don't feel like it's tight. Like I'm not like uncomfortable or restricted, but it definitely is giving compression and cinching me in quite a bit. I went with the size small just because I didn't want the waist to be super baggy on me. And usually with sleeveless tops, I can get away with the size small. It's usually when things have sleeves that I prefer a size medium just so it doesn't cut into my arms, but this fits perfectly in a size small. Like I feel like it's giving me really good side coverage. I feel really well supported in this. Definitely moderate support, which is fantastic. But this is so nice. Like, it's so flattering. And I'm not even mad that it's full length. I've mentioned many times that I do have a short torso, so usually things being mid-length on me is usually my preference. But with this being full length, I'm not mad at it at all. Like, I feel like it's really giving me a really nice hourglass shape here, and I love that. Again, the back's just like the bra. The straps are staying put for me. I think if I were to size up, I think these straps would have been gaping on me, but they're not doing that here. Super flattering. I love this top so much. I would say if you're in between sizes, you can honestly go either way with these, but because they're more on the compressive side, if you want a more comfortable fit, definitely size up, but only if you're in between sizes. Otherwise, go with your normal size. I absolutely love this. And I honestly knew I was going to like it just because the way it's designed is exactly the kind of top that I like. So as you saw, I did pick up 3 colors in this. I will show you all 3 colors right now. I'll put them all on the screen so you can see. This one is definitely my favorite. Love the blueberry down. It is beautiful, completely opaque. You cannot see through the fabric whatsoever. I think my second favorite is probably going to be vanilla. That one's a little bit more sheer. If you look at the area where the bra is, that's going to be a lot more opaque than it is on your torso. Just because there's more layers where the bra is. And then the red is my least favorite. I don't know what it is about the red. I feel like the red just looks a little bit like powdery to me. I was expecting a much richer red for a cherry. So I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep the cherry or not, but all the colors are absolutely stunning. And I just love the fit of this top so much. It is perfection. Now we have the Zippy jacket. I got this in a size small as well. And just zip this up all the way. And there we go. Just everything is so snatching with this collection, and I'm not mad at that at all. So again, this is a size small. We have really, really long sleeves here, no thumb holes, also no pockets. We have a beautifully designed zip here with a little covering here so it doesn't irritate your neck. And the zipper does have a lock on it. As you can see, it's not going anywhere, but when you lift it up, then it moves. That's really nice. I always love when jackets have that. It just makes the jacket feel more elevated. Here's the back. I don't know if I mentioned this. I don't think I did, but Savannah's signature is on all of the pieces. It is tonal, so you don't really see it that much. Even DFYNE's logo on these pieces is tonal, so you really don't see it very much, which I absolutely love. The fabric of this collection is super, super slick. It's definitely slick performance. I think a lot of these pieces will work very well at the gym. It feels like it would be sweat wicking. It feels like it won't be super delicate. You can train in this. You can go and run errands in it. I love how versatile the fabric is and the fits are. Just like a Longline top, it does feel compressive. It is snatching me in, but I'm not restricted whatsoever. I have full flexibility and movement, which I absolutely love. I think it's really, really well designed. I guess my only thing is I do wish there were pockets. I understand why there aren't any. It's just so that this jacket looks a little bit more sleek, but I do love a pocket. Even though I may not use it, just the fact that it's there and I have that option is nice. But this jacket is super, super nice. Full length as well. And even though my torso is short, I don't feel like it's too long. I think it's coming down at a really nice length for me. I will put a comparison on the screen of another brand that has a similar jacket just so you can see the difference in length. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what to expect with this jacket. If you're in between sizes and you don't want a ton of compression, you can definitely size up. Otherwise, go with your normal size. I don't really think it's worth sizing up if you don't necessarily need to. If you don't want it to be super compressive and you want a slightly more relaxed fit, definitely size up if you're in between sizes. Otherwise, just go with your normal size. There is a ton of stretch in this, even though it's compressive. So I don't feel restricted whatsoever. It definitely just is kind of cinching me in though. And the final piece I have here are the wide leg pants. Again, another straight leg pants. I know we're doing this again, but these are a beautiful performance fabric. So I feel like you can easily train in these, but also go out and run errands in as well. We also have a mid-rise cut. A lot of the straight leg pants that I've tried are definitely higher rise. These are a nice mid-rise cut. So if you have a shorter torso, perfect. Putting these on, I didn't have to adjust them whatsoever. Usually when I put on straight leg pants, I have to pull them up, adjust the scrunch in the back, make sure everything is where it's supposed to be. I didn't have to do that with this. The scrunch that they have back here just goes right where it needs to as soon as you put it on. So I absolutely love that. I'll be sure to put a comparison on the screen to a bunch of other brands that also make straight leg pants just so you can see the difference and also figure out which one is the best one for you. I absolutely love these. Got them in a size small in the regular length, I believe. I will put the inseams of all 3 lengths on the screen. They have short, regular, and tall. I went with regular just because I know that DFYNE's bottoms tend to run a little bit long, specifically their flares. I find they ran really long, so I just kind of took that as a mental note when I bought these. Just look at how flattering these are. Like, the rise is absolutely perfect on the back here. You can pull them up even more if you would like to make them a little bit more high rise. I'm not getting camel toe at the front whatsoever. Still getting that bunching as you do with straight leg pants. That's to be expected. But I just absolutely love these. They're so, so nice. I would say if you're in between sizes for these, definitely size down. The fabric is super stretchy. Of all of the items here, I would say that the pants are definitely the least compressive. Like, I don't feel compressed in these whatsoever. Definitely light compression, whereas the tops and the jacket, definitely a little bit more compressive with those. But these feel super, super comfortable. I will definitely be training in these this coming week and report back on my Instagram. I'm really impressed. I'm not going to lie to you. If they come out with some more colors in these, I think I would pick them up. Like, these are so nice. The bottom band is super, super wide, so I feel like it is covering my lower tummy a little bit. It's not going to compress that area. Like I said, this fabric is not compressive whatsoever, but it's giving me really, really good coverage. I'll go ahead and insert the squat test and everything so you can see, but honestly, I genuinely really like these, and they are rivaling some of my favorite straight leg pants that I have from other brands. So again, if you're in between sizes, definitely size down. Otherwise, go with your normal size. As far as the length, look at their size chart, pick the length that is about 3 inches longer than your inseam. My inseam is 30 inches and I went with the regular length. I'll put the inseam on the screen because I don't remember it off the top of my head, but these are a really good length for me. All right, that is all I have for today. I really hope DFYNE brings these pieces back because they're very, very nice. I think SAV did a fantastic job with these pieces. I have the items linked below. There are a few things that are still in stock still, so if you want to check it out, feel free to click the links below. But I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before you head out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!